You are standing on... Okay, then shut up and listen, because I've already told you this like 3 times.
Sir, you haven't told me once.
You are standing on their property.
Okay.
This is their property.
Yes. And
they want you gone. So, because you're refusing to leave, they want a citation issued for trespassing.
You didn't tell me.
I talked, you listen. I talked, you listen.
Sir, you're not telling me anything.
Hey, I just asked him, what do you want to do? He wants to trespass. It's his property, driver's license. Do you guys want them banned from your property? Okay, so you're banned from the property.
So you're a tool of Planned Parenthood. You realize that?
Anything that belongs to them, you can't be here.
Do you know what a public easement is?
He's good.
So there's an imaginary sidewalk. You guys can see the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you where to go. I can tell you where you can't be.
Yes.
And that is essentially from this pole that way. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Can
sir.
I ask you to check on this for us?
That's a no-no.
So you're quite
actually
abrasive
do.
to us. Are you going to
They
apologize to my
actually
brother? Are you going to
all the way
apologize
up
to us for?
No.
You're not.
On this
Okay,
side.
he's not going to
because they-
apologize for throwing his weight around
They
earlier.
actually own-
When he
because
walks to his car,
they
I want you to
built all
know,
this,
folks,
they
when this goes on
actually
YouTube, this is what it's called the walk of shame. Exercising his authority, proven wrong, and does not apologize for his abrasive attitude. This, folks, is the walk of shame.
In December of 2020, activist Jameson and his friends were protesting at Planned Parenthood in Tulsa, Oklahoma on a public easement when they are confronted by a clueless bully who has no clue what he's talking about. He lies over and over and tries throwing his weight around to get them to leave. When this idiot's supervisor arrives and tells Jameson that they are in fact allowed to be where they are protesting, this punk refuses to apologize to the group for his action. He then gets to take one of the most epic walk of shames I've ever seen. Let's get into it.
How is someone supposed to go?
Sir, I'm not going to explain this to you over and over again.
You did not explain it to me the first time.
You need to make an option.
Explain it to me the first time.
You need to make,
I'm happy
a
I'm telling
choice.
you now, I'm happy to give you my license.
You are standing on... Okay, then shut up and listen, because I've already told you this like 3 times.
Sir, you haven't told me once.
You are standing on their property.
Okay.
This is their property.
Yes. And
they want you gone. So, because you're refusing to leave, they want a citation issued for trespassing.
You didn't tell us to leave. You said stand on this side of the sidewalk.
And I just said, no,
Sidewalk?
nope, nope,
Is this a sidewalk?
hey,
Is this a sidewalk?
I talked, you listen. I talked, you listen.
Sir, you're not telling me anything.
Hey, I just asked him, what do you want to do? He wants to trespass. It's his property, driver's license.
This dummy has no clue what public easements are, and also has no idea how trespassing laws work, which they weren't doing. However, if they were, they would have to first be given a warning and be allowed to leave. And if they remain on the property or refuse to leave, or leave and come back, then they have to ID themselves. He is so arrogant of his ignorance, he actually believes what he's saying.
This is a public easement.
Driver's license.
Okay.
Can we talk to this officer?
You sure can.
He'll probably
Absolutely.
maybe
You sure
he'll
can.
understand what a public easement
Sure
is.
can.
I would be happy to learn where the public easement is
This is
and
their
how
property.
a person is
This is a
supposed to
public
walk
easement.
So,
on the
See that-
like I
sidewalk.
said,
that
either
utility
driver's
pole?
license...
So is a person supposed
your
to walk on
citation.
the sidewalk and then into the street?
This is not... Dude, the sidewalk ends right there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Technically,
You go to the side, this sidewalk, all the way to that road. What, you want to
This
walk in the
is their
street?
property.
They walk in the street.
This is their
or they walk
property.
on the
Parking lot, grass. So,
Sir, you're not,
are you going to give me your driver's license or not?
Sir, I'm happy to
It's a
talk to
simple
this
question, sir. How does a person get from this sidewalk to
I'm
that
not
one?
talking to you.
Sir, I'm
not
happy-
talking
I'm
to
happy
you.
to
You can
give-
record all you want to, but you're not going to interfere in what I'm doing.
I am
okay?
happy-
Just ask you a question, sir. You didn't have to talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm
Fine,
happy,
then don't.
I'm happy to give my license
Okay,
to your
then give me
supervisor,
your driver's license.
supervisor after you answer my question, because
Okay.
I am trying to understand how I can be a lawful citizen
Driver's
walking from
license.
point A to point B to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on the way.
Great.
But he's driver's license.
I would be happy to speak to him, sir, because you have not told me how I'm breaking the law by walking in an area
I
where
have
someone
told
is...
you 5 times.
Sir, you haven't told me a single
I've
thing.
told you
One,
5
you
times.
told me over there, and then we asked on this side.
What did I tell you?
You told me over there.
What did I
stand
tell
on
you over
that
there?
Side,
What did I tell you?
utilities, and we did. And then I walked over to here, and you said sidewalk
What?
on this side of the road.
What
now
did
you
I tell
me?
you? What did I tell you? Verbatim,
I
what did
just
I tell
told
you?
you. Sir, I didn't refer to you. I don't know.
I told you to stand on the other side of that tree
Yes.
in that paved parking lot, and there was absolutely no problem with that, unless the people that own that piece of property you were standing on wanted you gone too.
Okay.
So,
Did they
but
tell
we're
us
not
to
talking
leave?
about that. We're talking about where you're standing here
Yes.
is their property.
While we were over there, you said the
So,
side. Well, you said
are
the
you
easement-
gonna do the driver's license or not?
Sir, I told you I would give your supervisor my driver's license.
Okay.
Yeah, but can you answer my question?
And then you, same thing.
Can you answer my question though?
I answered your question.
You did not.
I answered your question
No, you deflected my question.
multiple times.
You deflected my question.
No.
Lawful citizen is walking down this sidewalk. Does Planned Parenthood own this sidewalk?
We're not talking about hypotheticals.
You can't answer my question.
We are talking about
no. What if
right here,
you
right
can't
now.
answer my question. After the citation, I walk down this street and I want to get
You know what?
to Quaker Street.
You can go to court and contest it all you want
I'd
to.
be happy to.
Okay.
And you said you weren't
My
avoiding his
question,
questions,
are
sir.
you-
This
are
is
you supposed
classic
to enforce
textbook
the law?
avoiding questions.
I'm not playing this game.
Are you supposed to?
Jameson isn't playing a game with this punk. He's exercising his constitutional rights. And this cop can't handle being called out for his incompetence. These activists know what they're doing is lawful and don't back down, and I love it. Let's keep going.
Enforce the law.
Playing this game because
You're right.
This is
You
textbook
want to have
avoiding
all the
questions,
power in
sir.
the world
I'm
and
not-
tell me what you
I'm not
can't answer
going down
questions.
this rabbit hole.
Sir, I will be silent until
This is not going to turn into a YouTube video. Sorry.
It already is,
I
sir.
care about knowing what I can do.
I'm telling you what you can do lawfully.
No, come on. You're telling me what I can do in your opinion. You can't
No, I'm
cite the
telling you
law,
what
and
you
you
can't
can't
do
even
lawfully.
answer me a question.
So
You know, if you answer this
Once he
question,
gets
then
here,
I won't get a citation. I'm happy to
you
talk to
can flap your jaws, whatever, right? My sergeant's going to say the same thing.
Good. I will talk to him.
You cut your citation and you leave
Yeah,
because
we'll talk to him.
they don't want you on your property.
Good.
So,
We'll talk to your supervisor.
do you guys want them banned from your property? Okay, so you're banned from the
So
property.
you're a
in
tool
addition,
of
right?
Planned Parenthood.
So,
You realize that.
Anything that belongs to them, you can't be here. I explained this to you. I gave you clear parameters. I said, you can stand over there, you can stand over here. I gave you a box to work in what was by the law, and you want to play games. So, since you want to play games,
I'll be happy to talk to you.
and the minute I leave, you want to go and do what you're doing,
I will be happy. Sir, I walked
then
over
you're
here
going to
while
have a
I walked over
citation
here while
coming
you were
your way.
standing right
So,
there. I walked over here while you were standing right there. Why did you
Cheryl,
not?
wanna
Why did
hang
you not
out
inform
with
me?
them? So I'll just fill them out, and then I'll get the information once more, and then I'll get this stuff.
Do you know what a public easement is?
He's getting cited for trespassing for standing where he's standing.
Jameson is? Right there.
And so he's waiting for the supervisor before he provides his information. But the question he asked the police officer, if somebody's walking down this sidewalk to get to that sidewalk, where do they go? And the cop wouldn't answer. Because it's clearly a question that they can't answer. Because this
So they're
is,
saying they can't stand here?
they're saying that this is their property, which is absurd.
Yeah, they can't own all the way to the street.
No, apparently to this gentleman, you cannot stand on ground.
Can we stand over
You
there?
have to be behind the rest. To answer my question to the best of your ability, because this gentleman wouldn't. How is it?
Defer that to the supervisor that's on his way.
Okay, I'm happy to answer. Because honestly, sir, I'm not even trying to be a
Are you
jerk.
seeking
I
you?
want to know.
Okay,
There's a sidewalk here, so I'm really curious.
Well, there's not a sidewalk there.
Right.
There is back there.
Right, right. So my question is, and I'll defer to your supervisor, but my question is, how can a person walk on this sidewalk and try to get to that sidewalk on the other side of Quaker? Are they supposed to walk in the middle of the street?
This is
or
the
is this
easement.
easement?
This is
I agree that's an easement. I'm not arguing
okay.
that.
Well, they're wanting to give us a
I would have
trespass
to see-
for being on an easement.
I would have to see the actual legal description, so I haven't looked at that yet.
That's fair. I appreciate that,
But I would
sir.
agree that that may be the extension of the sidewalk.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
At least you're willing to listen.
And I asked him, if you tell us that we have to stand on this side of the sidewalk closer to the road, and there's no sidewalk here, and we have AT&T public utilities here, or AT&T utilities here, how am I supposed to assume that I'm on Planned Parenthood's property? And how is a person supposed to walk from point A? Not walk through the road.
Yeah, the citations are not going to happen.
The supervisor tells Jameson that the citations are not going to happen. That's fine and well, but do you think he would call out this bully cop behind closed doors for his unlawful actions? I highly doubt it. What do y'all think?
Thank you, sir.
In my view, and I have agreement, and I have to refer. I don't know everything by heart, so I have to refer on these. I've dealt with enough of it downtown. We went to the protest that I know and I have enough knowledge. But yeah, there's an imaginary sidewalk that goes through, and even though if they were to bring me their property diagrams or whatever, and show it to the sidewalk, everybody knows they have easements on the backyard and the front yard. AT&T, whoever can get in your backyard and get to their cable
Whatever real
lines.
estate business owns this, they put up their
Right.
signs. Yeah.
So
I do that
even
all
though
the
they
time.
may have plans that show they owe there, the city still can come in here and build a sidewalk. So there's an imaginary sidewalk. You guys can see the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you where to go. I can tell you where you can't be, and that
Right.
is essentially from this pole that way. right?
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Can I ask you a question?
It's something else.
Okay.
You can't impede the traffic way here.
Of course,
and
of course.
you can't impede the traffic way there. Of
course. Okay.
And at any time that happens, then you can obviously get cited. But
Understood. Perfect.
as soon as I have the chance to talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to over there, I'll talk to them and explain that to them. If they have a problem, then they complain to the city of Tulsa. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as you abide by those, then I'm happy.
Appreciate
Very
that
much,
very
sir.
rational.
So here he comes. Do you think he will apologize and try to save face, or just give stupid directives even though he was 100% wrong the entire time he was interacting with them?
Alright, so they went up there. What y'all can stand, you can stand where you're standing, alright? So, as long as you stay where you are, don't come onto, because where you are is fine, alright? But don't come onto the parking lot, right? Don't go into the alley. The other apartment people have already said, hey.
Can't go in the alley?
So, you guys moved when they asked you to, and I do appreciate you moving when they asked you to. You can't block this alley, right? Because traffic has to be able to go out. So, where you are, or if you want to move across the street to the other sidewalk, that's fine. But
Essentially,
this
it's an
is
imaginary line.
essentially the line that you can't go
From this
past,
side,
okay?
the south side, all the way to the south side of that one, and here.
And
Okay.
sir, you're going to check on this for us?
That's a no-no.
So you were
They
quite
actually
abrasive
do-
to us. Are you going to
they
apologize to
actually
my brother? Are you going to
all the way
apologize
up
to us for?
Up
You're
to that
not?
curb line on this
Okay,
side.
he's not going to
because they-
apologize for throwing his weight around
They
earlier.
actually own-
When he
because
walks to his car,
they
I want you
built
to
all
know,
this,
folks,
they
when this goes on
actually
YouTube,
own
this is what it's called the walk of shame. That he comes out here throwing his weight around, exercising his authority, proven wrong, and does not apologize for his abrasive attitude. This, folks, is the walk of shame.
I understand. And that's why I was repeating and I was giving you this, you guys this. Yeah.
Yes, sir, I would appreciate it.
Sir, pride comes before destruction. So you're too proud to apologize when you're proven wrong.
Is exactly what
You are too proud to apologize when proven wrong, sir. You are not fit for your job. You're not fit for the badge, sir. You refuse to apologize when you're proven wrong, sir.
Go back over there.
You should find another job. Work in a hardware store or something, sir, but you're not fit to be a police officer. It's shameful. This is the walk of shame, folks. My brother saved you a lawsuit, sir. You should be thanking him.
I just hope that he'll be able to himself.
You're going to stand before God one day too, sir. He's going to hold you account. It might not concern you now, sir, but it will concern you.
Jameson and his friends were in the right this entire interaction. When cops get challenged on the law, when someone actually knows what they are talking about, most cops usually escalate and double down on their ignorance, or do the walk of shame after giving BS directives to try to prove some point that they never had to begin with. Let me know what y'all think about this interaction in the comments, and remember to know your rights and to always record the police.
The honest citizens are gonna stand up to you crooked cops.
They are? Oh no. Have they set a date?
Oh, yeah. Bring you up. Yeah, come on.
나를 와빠끼게 한 건 너.